Help.
Engaged.
Welcome back. The results from my first attempt at Chapter 1 at Veteran difficulty. I will be replaying this chapter again, a few more times, but it will not be in real time. I will only show the really interesting bits in real time. Let's take a look at the inventory. Not much here at the moment. But by replaying chapters, you can change that. In this video, I will show you how to exploit the save system of the game, to hoard a seemingly limitless supply of items and cash. The only real limit is your time. You don't have to replay the entire chapter either. You can play small segments of the chapter. I'll show you exactly how later on. I'm not sure what currency the money is supposed to be in, so I'll just say credits. I have 2,100 credits. It costs 2,000 credits to upgrade the firepower of the handgun, so I will. Okay then, now I will attempt to explain the save system exploit. Don't worry about the dialogue just yet, I will show this part again later, without my comments. This saving message means that if you were to quit the game, you would restart from exactly this point. Anything you do between this save point and the moment you quit will be registered in your current equipment and status file. So let's see what happens here. Shava has just used up the green herb mixture. This means it's no longer in her inventory. Her health bar has also increased. Chris has picked up some gold, worth 400 credits. This means I now have a total of 500 credits. If I go through these doors, I will hit another save point, meaning my current equipment and status file will automatically be saved. Now here's the trick. If I quit the game, before going through these doors, I will be prompted with two messages. The first message informs me that my current progress will be lost. This means that I will restart from the last save point. The second message will give me a choice of whether or not I want to save my current equipment and status file. If I say yes, then I will lose the green herb mixture Shava used, but still get to keep the 400 credits I got for the gold. Assuming you didn't play really badly. You will want to say yes here. If I were to continue now, I would start from the current save point. You know where that is, don't you? But I will not be continuing, I will go to Chapter Select, and replay Chapter 1.1 again. A word of caution here. By starting a different chapter, you lose the save point in the chapter you were just playing, since the game only allows one save point, regardless of which chapter you are playing. We just left the start of Chapter 1.2, so it doesn't matter in this instance. Here's the inventory again. As you can see, I now have 500 credits. And the green herb mixture is missing too. This means the current equipment and status was in fact saved. Before you replay a chapter, it's best to remove all items. Because if you are carrying a handgun, for example, you will not be able to pick up another handgun. The game doesn't allow it. You can always add a more powerful gun later on. Here's what happens if you get to the contact without Shava.
I heard there were two of you with your partner.
Look behind me, she's kinda hard to miss. There are two main advantages to replaying chapters. Firstly, you can hoard items, such as first aid sprays and ammunition, which makes life a lot easier. Secondly, since you are accumulating money by picking up gold and presumably selling surplus items, you can upgrade your weapons sooner, which can be quite useful against chainsaw-carrying madmen, wouldn't you agree? It is worth pointing out that if you are replaying a chapter to hoard items, then it's best to play at amateur difficulty, since enemies are easier to kill, and you end up using less ammo. However, I am still playing at veteran difficulty. I know what you're thinking, but ego has nothing to do with it. I just like a challenge. but not too much of a challenge, mind you. I've done Chapter 1.1, at professional difficulty. I got an S for that too, but all it takes is one hit from an enemy, and you're dead. Here is another chance to see the save system exploit in action. Since we have just passed a save point, we can pick up as many items as possible, then quit the game. You can quit at any time, but I would recommend picking up all items from this area before you actually engage the enemy. This is what I got this time round. But if you are carrying a shotgun or machine gun, you might get ammo for them instead of the gold. So now we can quit. Make sure to save your current equipment and status. At the menu screen, click on Continue. This will take us back to the current save point. Remove or sell any item you don't need when you restart. All this took about 1 minute to complete. Do this about 10 times, in other words spend about 10 minutes repeating this process, and you will not have to worry about health, or ammo, for quite some time. This next part of Chapter 1.1, I think I will call, Riot Control. I've done Riot Control once already, so this is Riot Control, Round 2. I will only show the really interesting bits, or we'll be here all day. Allow me to introduce you to my fist. This next bit is funny. Very Tom and Jerry. What goes around, comes around. Here, let me help you up.
There's just no end to them.
We've got to hold out till Kirk gets here.
Did I mention I was a chiropractor too? My kung fu is better than yours. Try this knuckle sandwich. Aha, the machine gun at last. Come to Papa. You missed, asshole. Have you been drinking?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm gonna take out the door. Find some cover.
Not too shabby, huh? Machine gun upgraded.
Grab your weapons. The operation's already started.
What the hell just happened?
Looked a lot like police brutality to me, especially if the cutscene is missing.
We need to get to that house.
Way ahead of you, babe. Hurry up or I'll close the door on your ass. Seconds out, round 3. This time round, I tried to take out the big fracker. but no matter how many grenades I used, I still lacked the necessary firepower.
I'll be there shortly. Just hang in there.
No matter, I'll get them later. Join me next time for highlights from round 4 and the first part of chapter 1.2. Adios. Please remember to visit the website below. Thank you.
Welcome to Africa. You don't have to get touchy.